And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our stage the Director of Fine Arts and Advanced Studies for Brunswick County Schools, Mrs. Connie Enos.
Welcome everyone to our 2020 talent show, Spotlight on Talent. We are really fortunate tonight to have 21 acts, and I include the Brunswick Bellas, who did such an exceptional job, didn't they? I want to introduce someone very special to our school system. Miss Ellen Milligan is our new chairperson of the Board of Education. She has been in education nearly 30 years, serving in all capacities as a teacher, an assistant principal, a coordinator, a director, a district director, curriculum specialist, and now she is on the board and was recently elected to this post. A very responsible challenge for her, but one that she will grace and put our children first. So it's my pleasure to introduce her as she welcomes you to this special event. Ellen?
Thank you, Ms. Ennis. It is indeed a pleasure to be with you tonight. I am so looking forward to all the amazing talent that's here. I'd like to thank the instructors for working with our students in developing that amazing talent, and I'd like to thank the parents and caregivers and friends who are here tonight to support them. That is so important. There's no way to replace that kind of importance. So please continue to support them, support our school system, and let's hear some amazing entertainment tonight. Thank you.
It's my special pleasure to introduce our Master of Ceremony, Mr. John Evans from WECT. He has been a friend of our county for many years, and we are very fortunate to have him again tonight. So let's welcome John.
I'm glad to see there are some other people who made it through the rain to get here this evening. Appreciate you being here, and you really don't know how important it is that you are here. It is at a time when many school systems all across the country are cutting back on arts programs. I, for one, with several children of my own, all three of them, as a matter of fact, taking part in the arts when they were in high school. I think it's invaluable to have arts programs and to have events like this, Arts Alive and Best Foot Forward in New Hanover County and some of the others. It's tremendously important to celebrate all kinds of accomplishments, all kinds of talents, and the young ladies and gentlemen that you'll see here this evening have been practicing for an awful long time. And I know they appreciate you being here, and so do all their parents appreciate you coming out to show their appreciation. Before we go any further, how about one more round of applause for the Brunswick Bellas who did our national anthem? They did an awesome job. The a cappella group from South Brunswick, they formed just last year. There are 8 members. Lila Ballantyne, Emma Bordeaux, Trinity Cottle, Audrey McLaughlin, Madeline Overman, Jennifer Osborne, Carly Satterwhite, and Kalia Wolf are members of the Bellas. They recently performed as the opening act for the Nutcracker and have qualified to be a part of the Barbershop Harmony Society Convention next month. So they got us off to a great start this evening. And now we're going to go to a student from West Brunswick High School, Alexis Reda. She has loved to sing from a very young age, inspired by her sister Ariana, who showed her how to be brave despite every reason to give in. Alexis has been in the concert choir, plans on joining West's Harmony in Motion show choir next year. Tonight she's going to be singing Read All About It. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexis Reda.
Got the rules to change the nation, but your
gentlemen, Alexis Reda from West Brunswick High School. Next we have from South Brunswick High School, Emma Bordeaux. She is a sophomore from South Brunswick High School. She also sings with the Bellas, who you heard earlier. Emma tells us she loves animals. She hopes to become a film director someday. Tonight she's going to sing House of the Rising Sun, a song many of us are familiar with. So ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome Emma Bordeaux. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Bordeaux from South Brunswick High School. You see, there are many on your program, many in gratitude, people they want to thank for putting this evening on. There's one I want to add that I was told about when I got here. Delilah Perez. Delilah is from North Brunswick. Yeah, you can give Delilah a round of applause or a shout out if you like. She is serving as a student stage manager back there from North Brunswick High School, so we want to make sure that we give Delilah a shout out, along with all of the others who we want to thank to make sure that this year's program goes on without a hitch. Like the stage crew, they do a great job here every year at Odell Williamson. We next have a sophomore from North Brunswick High School. John Moody is his name. It's his first time with us at the Spotlight on Talent show here. In addition to this performance, John also plays the trombone and is involved in theater. He has been in many school productions, which include the Little Shop of Horrors, 12 Angry Jurors, and the 146-Point Flame. John's also going to be in a school production of Seussical the Musical, which we all know is based on the works of Dr. Seuss. That's coming this spring. Tonight he is, I guess you can see by what's being set up, he's going to play the piano with Aidan Connolly on the trumpet. And the name of the performance, that's what it says right here. I did not make this up. And if my wife heard me say this in public, I'd catch you know what. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to listen to Monkey Farts.
My father came here from his home in Ireland. He was quiet, but they said that he was wise. He and mother did their best, gave us a home and all the rest. But to talk to us, he never had the time. Sure, he'd say, pass the butter, or come here, young man, or keep quiet, or no, you can't have a dime. Until the day when I was leaving, when Dad finally found a reason for sharing his philosophy of life. He said, a monkey's fart should smell like a banana. English fart should smell like cups of tea. The farting of a fairy should be very like nary. When a father farts, I hope you think of me. Irish farts should always look black. They should melt your heart and melt your shorts as well. A lion's fart should roar with power. Cuckoo should fart every hour. A nun's fart should have meaning but no smell. A strong man's fart should sound out like the trumpets. A pretty girl should barely even squeak. But the one that you should trust is the one I'd rather bust than ever let one rip right on the streets. Now, for my man, this really was a miracle. I tried to understand just what he meant. His words were primitive but strong, so I wouldn't get them wrong. Saying to be careful as I went. He was saying to be happy as I could be. He was saying watch my step and as I passed, always look out who I look up to and whatever else I might do. Know that most of what you get from folks is just escaping gas. Escaping gas. He said, monkey's fart should smell like a banana. English fart should smell like cups of tea. The farting of a fairy should be very like nary. When a father farts, I hope you think of me. Irish farts should always look black. They should melt your heart and melt your shorts as well. A lion's fart should roar with power. Cuckoo should fart every hour. A nun's fart should have meaning but no smell. A strong man's fart should sound out like the trumpets. A pretty girl should barely even squeak. But the one that you should trust is the one that rather bust than ever let one rip right on the streets.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Moody from North Brunswick High School with Monkey Farts. How was the program, dear? Well, you see, Sheila, the third one was all about monkey farts. Anyway, you know that we have several programs during the year that celebrate the arts in Brunswick County Schools, along with tonight's Spotlight on Talent. We'll be right back here, I guess in about 4 or 5 weeks, 5 weeks for Arts Alive. That is the showcase of student acts from all levels of Brunswick County Schools. high school, middle school, elementary school. 6 o'clock is the start time for that one on March the 19th here at Odell Williamson Auditorium. The admission is once again free. If you can, please bring a donation of a canned good so we can make sure that the food banks are stocked up to help those who are in need. March 24th, there's the High School One Act Play Festival right back here at Odell Williamson, 6 o'clock. April 2nd, there's an oratory scholarship competition for seniors. It'll take place in the main administrative building here at BCC. Again, free admission to that. And the All-County Middle School and High School Band Concert here at OWA Auditorium. That's the April 28th, is at 6 o'clock. So plenty of ways that you can help celebrate the arts in Brunswick County Schools. I know it's too dark, you can't write those on your calendar or put those in your device you might have. But check the calendar, make sure you try to come out and just say thank you to all those young ladies and gentlemen who are trying to move to the next level with their performances and with their art. Emma Babson is next. She is with the Early College High School. She's a senior who has a passion for music and singing. She's a member of the ukulele choir, a former member of the show choir, and a founder and president of the school's karaoke club. She's also attended the chorus program at Governor's School. After graduating from high school, she plans to attend Brigham Young University, and in the long term, she wants to become an elementary school teacher. Tonight, she's going to be performing Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Babson.
I've been
High School. Once again, Emma Babson, everybody. Great job, Emma. Zachary Hollis is a sophomore at West Brunswick High School. He's in the Harmony and Motion Show Choir. He's a former member of the men's choir. He often sings for his church. He loves animals of all kinds, he says. Tonight he's going to be singing a song called Say Something by A Great Big World. So ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome to the Spotlight on Talent, Zachary Hollis. Everybody from West Brunswick High School. You can hear there's a fan club back here. About blew my left ear out as I was walking out here. Carly Satterwhite is a freshman. Austin Cox is a junior. They're both from South Brunswick High School. Carly's been singing since she was 5. She enjoys painting and she's one of the Brunswick Bellas. that you heard earlier this evening. Austin has been playing guitar for 6 years, and he's hoping to write music in the future. You know, Austin, I took guitar lessons when I turned 40. Well, I figured, yeah, that was 20 years ago, haha. I figured I would play in church, and if I made a mistake, people would forgive me. Good plan, right? Yeah. Anyway, Carly and Austin are going to be performing Louis Capaldi's Before You Go this evening. Will you please welcome from South Brunswick High School, Carly Satterwhite and Austin Cox. Austin from South Brunswick High School, everybody. Give them another round of applause. Good job, guys. Janet Mercado is a senior at North Brunswick High School. She's next. She's a member of the vocal ensemble there. Janet has taken part in choir and has been involved in different types of performing over her 4 years at North Brunswick High. after high school, she plans on going to college to get her degree in education. Janet wants to teach high school students and inspire them the same way, she says, her teachers have inspired her. In addition, she is the North Brunswick High School wrestling manager, and she's a member of the Art and A Cappella Club. Tonight she's going to be joining us on stage here on Spotlight on Talent. She's going to be performing a song from Radiohead called Creep. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from North Brunswick High School, Janet Mergado. Next we have Cole Hutchinson, is a senior at West Brunswick High and is the drum major for the marching band. He also plays in the jazz band. Tonight, Cole is going to play for us a song that he used to successfully audition at the Berklee College of Music. And it is called Always With Me, Always With You. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome from West Brunswick High School, Cole Hutchinson. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Hutchinson from West Brunswick High School. Great job, Cole. Lila Ballantyne is a junior from South Brunswick High School. She comes from a family of 6, she says. Lila sings with the Brunswick Bellas, and she's performed in several productions in both the Brunswick Little Theater and the Amuzu Theater in Southport. She hopes to attend UNCSA with either a music or a theater major. Tonight she's going to be singing a song from Alicia Keys. The song is named If I Ain't Got You. Will you please welcome for our next performer this evening from South Brunswick High School, it is Lila Ballantyne. South Brunswick High School. We have a group with us next called Sting. They're gracing the stage for the 5th time. They're going to be playing a new game that they invented themselves called Genres. Led by their captain, Ariana Fowler. The team consists of 5 seniors, 3 juniors, and 1 sophomore. Many of these players will also be in the North Brunswick High School spring musical called Seussical the Musical. Be sure to check them out. They're playing at the Leland Cultural Arts Center on May 8th through the 10th. We'll give you all of the names of the group after their performance. Will you please welcome Sting?
And I'm this year's improv captain at North Brunswick High School. So I'm going to start off by introducing our other players. We have our seniors, Allie White, Trinity Pete, Taylor Lawson, and Nate Smith. We also have our underclassmen, including Sarah Poland, Alyssa Garman, John Moody, and Aiden Connolly. Alright, so if you've never heard of improv before, it's acting without a script. So we're going to perform a show for you that we've never done before, and because of that, we'll never be able to quite recreate it the same way, so it's truly a one-of-a-kind show for you guys here tonight. We're going to be playing a game called Genres. We're going to ask for a suggestion for a location and maybe a situation, and then we'll ask for 3 different movie genres. This can include drama, tragedy, comedy, whatever you guys feel like watching. And we'll perform the same scene for you in those 3 different genres. So let's start off easy. How about a location? The bank? Perfect. And how about a relationship between some people?
Husband and wife.
Husband and wife at the bank. All right, perfect. And let's start off with our first movie genre.
Horror.
Horror. And the second? Comedy. And how about a third? Action? Okay, so we have horror, comedy, and action. Let's get started.
Oh, hello.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm good.
Sorry I'm late for work. I don't know how you get about the taxes.
We just gotta get this done quickly so that we can pay off our taxes.
Babe, this is the 3rd time our bank payment is late. When are we going to lose the house?
Listen, we're on our 3rd mortgage at this point. We don't know.
Yeah.
Sir, can I help you? Sure. I would like to make a deposit. A deposit? Yes. Of how much? $50. $50? Says here you only have $49.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get through here. You can wait your turn. I'm trying to make a deposit. Oh, no, don't speak to her like that. Okay. I'm sorry, we're all waiting.
Press in line, ma'am. Excuse me, thank you. You don't have enough money, I'm sorry.
There must be some mistake.
Is this really the line? I mean, don't you guys know it's like Friday the 13th and I'm just like really nervous. I really want to get home. It's already like 4:30 and it's a full moon. It's a full moon. I want to be home. I want to be home. The store is here during the day. So I'm trying to get you guys. Help
action, hopefully.
Let's be in pride. Okay, honey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going good. I just need to make this deposit.
Deposit? With what money?
The money I have.
Deposit, sir?
Yes, sir. I would like to make a deposit.
How much would you like to deposit?
I would like to deposit $50.
Look here from the system. It says right here, you're missing your rent.
Come on, we have a date soon. We have a date soon. We must get so I am impatient.
You are right, ma'am. You have a date to pay your loans.
Oh, you're gonna have to wait your turn.
Can
You're
you
gonna
wait
have
for
to
this
lose the
out?
attitude.
Sorry. What's the problem? Why can't I make a deposit?
You don't have enough money. It says right here, you have 49.9999, and they almost broke the system. Amount of dollars.
They get out of line. No, I'm sorry, sir, but me getting out of line would result in.
Can I have a lollipop?
Would you like to make a deposit of a lollipop?
What's that mean?
Would you like to deposit a
Who
lollipop?
are you and why did you just cut my spot? Why
You
did
just
get
skipped everybody. We
Yeah.
have a time for it. Can I have a lollipop?
Ma'am, we have to withdraw some money if you want a lollipop.
I don't know who you are.
If you go to the back of the line, I'll get you a lollipop. Excuse me.
Would you like to make a withdrawal,
Don't
ma'am?
cut the line, little child. She's just my daughter. We really just need at home, you know. It's her brother's birthday.
Listen, I want a lollipop too, okay? So you stay right there.
This is like lollipops. They have free lollipops. So why
I
don't
just
you
heard
just
you
grab
have-
it?
yeah,
What
it's
flavor?
right.
What flavor? What flavor?
They're all great, ma'am.
Oh!
I like grape.
You like grape?
Yes, of course I like grape.
Okay, you see, that really sticks.
We'll go one last time for you, but this time it will be action. Hope you guys enjoy.
All right, everybody, hands in the air.
Wait, don't
We are robbing this bank.
right? I think that's obvious.
Alright, get out of the line. Where is the money? I want a lollipop now!
Would you like a deposit, sir?
I said put the money in the bag!
Withdraw money to put in the bag, sir.
I'm here to save the day. And you? I am Mr. Bank Saver.
Bank saver!
Yes.
She owes us rent.
With my candy.
Boom!
Bulletproof.
Put the money back.
What else would you
Sir, you have to
expect
withdraw,
from
sir.
me? All right. Okay. So I really didn't want to do this,
Sorry, why take my keyboard?
but pow, pow.
Money?
Yeah, I forgot to mention I have a license
A license to what?
to kill. Pow. Would you be interested in joining the Leland, North Carolina Action Hero group? Yeah.
You gave me a loan for that, ma'am. If you want to join, give me a loan.
Can you shoot him too, please?
This is comma in the bank. Do I have a name? Yes. What can it be? Withdrawals only, please. Yeah. All right, guys. We're off to fight crime.
I just came to get my money back.
Man, that stinks.
And what are we?
Ladies and gentlemen, John Moody, Aiden Connolly, Ariana Fowler, Alyssa Garman, Kaylin Lawson, Trinity Pete, Sarah Poland, Nate Smith, and Allie White, also known as Sting. Give them a round of applause. I knew Leland was growing, but I didn't know it had its own superhero network. Cortez is a sophomore at Brunswick County Early College High School. He's currently the accompanist for the show choir. He's performed at church, at the 2019 All-County Spotlight on Talent, at volunteer luncheons, and at the Early College High School Talent Show. Along with playing the piano, he also writes music, writes short dramatic pieces, and has a love for cooking French cuisine. He takes all honors classes and is currently taking a college music class as well. After high school, he plans to become a professor of music and composer of operas. He's going to perform Opus 68, number 2, by Chopin. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Cortez. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Cortez from Brunswick Early College High School. Next we have sophomore from West Brunswick High School, Cassidy Mahoney, with us. And what you're about to see, that she's a welcome addition to this evening's performance. She's in the Harmony in Motion show choir. Tonight she's going to be singing Rihanna's Stay.
Go, Cassidy!
Ladies and gentlemen, Cassidy Mahoney.
All alone, there's a feed for without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay. The reason I hold on, 'cause I need this whole gun. Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is heaven. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
Cassidy Mahoney from West Brunswick High School. Noelle Arena is a senior from South Brunswick High. She loves to sing and play music. She's been part of the band, the choir, and theater classes as well. She enjoys art. She hopes to attend a 4-year college after graduating from high school. So tonight she is going to be performing Adele's Turning Tables. Ladies and gentlemen, Noelle Arena.
Close enough to start a world. All that I have is on the
ballerina, everybody, from South Brunswick High School. We have a senior from North Brunswick High School next. Hanna Carter is with us. She loves music, specifically piano music. It's offered her a refuge, she says, in tough times. And she also loves to sing, which she says delights her family. After high school, the Honor Society student plans to at first go to Cape Fear Community College. When asked what she's going to major in, she said, "I'm just wondering the same thing myself." Tonight she's going to be performing from the 1996 film Romeo and Juliet. The song is called "I'm Kissing You." Hanna Carter, everybody. North Brunswick High School. Jessie Fern is the stage name for performer Spencer Fern. She's a graduate of the Early College High School. She's been making music since she was a young child and recently started to expand her musical endeavors. Her musical style, she says, is influenced by indie, folk, and pop-punk genres. Recently, she's released an album called Everything I Can't Say, available on all major music platforms and on CD. In March, Jessie's going to be playing in a music festival in Charlotte, and she hopes to book more shows like that in the future. Tonight, she's going to be performing one of her original songs. It's called Good Things End. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome a graduate of Early College High School, Jessie Fern.
I
Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Fern. Maya Bryant is a sophomore at West Brunswick High School. She's in the Harmony and Show Choir there and the Drama Club. She loves K-pop, Korean pop music. She's 16. She's been singing since the age of 5. She's going to be singing a song tonight called The Truth Untold by BTS. Now, in your program, it says K-pop, but that's the type of song. BTS is the group that performed it. The song is about being forced to hide one's true self to be in a relationship. And Maya says she hopes you enjoy it. Will you please welcome Maya Bryant.
So
Ladies and gentlemen, Bryant from West Brunswick High School. We have a duo up next. Gracie Duncan, a junior. Heather Scalzo is a sophomore at South Brunswick High School. Gracie wants to attend Savannah College of Art and Design, and long-term she wants to become an animator for Disney. Heather has played guitar for the past 5 years, originally from Connecticut, part of the drill team and color guard with the JROTC. They both sing in choir, and one day they just came together and thought, let's do a song. And they did. And we're delighted they did because they're back together tonight. They're going to perform the Civil War's Safe and Sound. Ladies and gentlemen, Gracie and Heather. Gracie and Heather. Give them a round of applause. Kayla Howard is next, a freshman at North Brunswick High School. She's in the JROTC there and actively involved in the theater program as well. She's also a competitive dancer with Dynamic Footworks Studio. Kayla hopes to attend Duke University, where she plans on majoring in dance and in business. She has a true passion for being on the stage, whether it's for acting or for dancing. Tonight she's going to be dancing to a standard reimagined called Smile. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from North Brunswick High School, it's Kayla Howard.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your pain and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Brunswick High School. Everybody give her a round of applause. Next up, a duo that has been together for more than 5 years, the Astroplanes. Spencer Fern and James Dotson Croy. James is a senior at Early College High School, and Spencer was just with us a few moments ago. They've performed at all the school talent shows and the Sound House as a group. They've released a record on all music platforms named Worlds Apart. Spencer also has a solo album, as you heard earlier, called Everything I Can't Say. The duo hopes to continue making music in the future, possibly as a career. Tonight they're going to be performing an original called Milk and Honey. Will you please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the Astroplanes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Astroplanes, Spencer and James. Our last performer this evening, the singer Ariana Akai, a senior at West Brunswick High School. She's accompanied on the guitar by Asha Day, a sophomore also from West and a singer-songwriter in her own right. Ariana has been a member of the Harmony in Motion show choir for the past 3 years and in the concert choir her freshman year. She's often a choreography coach for other students. She's taken several honors and AP classes throughout her high school career. She plans on pursuing music at East Carolina School of Music in the fall. Tonight she's going to be singing Shallow by Lady Gaga. Will you please welcome Ariana Akai.
You're so cute. I got this, baby. I love you.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. I'm the deep end, watches are coming. I'll never make a run. Crash through the surface where they can hurt us. I'm the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow.
see if they can turn the lights up for us. I want to bring all of the acts back out now. Let you give them one more big round of applause. We'll start with the Brunswick Bellas. They gave us our national anthem this evening. Alexis Reda. You can clap as I introduce them. Emma Bordeaux. John Moody. Emma Babson. Zachary Hollis. Harley Satterwhite. Austin Cox. Janet Murgado. Cole Hutchinson. You have to make two lines, guys. There's so many great ones here. Cole Hutchinson, Lila Valentine, the members of Sting, Christian Cortez, Cassidy Mahoney, Noel Arena, Hanna Carter, Jesse Fern, Maya Bryant, Gracie Duncan, Heather Scalzo, Kayla Howard, the Astro Planes, Spencer and James Dodson Troy, and Ariana Akai. One more big round of applause for all of our performers, everybody. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you back here next month for Arts Alive. I'm John Evans. Have a great night, everybody.